Welcome to AppGen. This demo will show some of the capabilities of AppGen. First stage is design. We will create tables using SQL statement and loading CSV file. Then we'll generate form and grid from the tables. Add code to auto-populate date fields. Then create master detail from the form and grid. Then another master detail from 3 tables with a chart, and we will show multilingual capabilities. We will then run the application, showing the menu, admin, reports, charts, and rules. Then we'll show deployment on Tomcat application server. Finally, we will show the generated source code on GitHub. First, we create a user. I will add my email, press create. And mail will be received having a user ID and password. I will use them to log into AppGen. Click Home, click plus sign to add an application called Tickets. I will add 2 more languages in addition to English. Let us explore the left tree. Settings will allow you to customize the application color and font size. GitHub is used to commit the source code generated and provide access to GitHub once an ID is added. SQL Workbench will provide access to the database. Tables is used to create table by field definition or using SQL statement or using a CSV Excel file. Components is used to create a form, grid, or a list. Also to modify the triggers and field attributes. With built-in components, we can utilize existing reports, charts inside the screen. Screen is used to create master detail, tabs, and customize screen. Let's go back to Tickets application. We will create 2 tables. Select tables from the tree, click on Create Table options, and create tables using CSV file. As auto create primary key. Notice that the program identified agent ID as lookup and create as date using the current data in CSV. But we need to set updated as date also and completed as date fields. We will save and press create tables and load the data. Now we create the second table, comment rec. We will make ticket ID as primary key so we are able to link the 2 tables in a master detail. We will now create form from the first table. We select components from the tree and click plus sign to add a form for ticket rec. Then generate it. We create a grid from comment rec table. When creating the grid, a screen will pop up. A grid must have at least 1 required feed for editing. We will select comment data as required. We also make attachment ID as attachment. We press save and then generate the grid. Let us now create the master detail screen. Select screens from the tree and click plus sign to add screen. We add screen ticket comments. Select master detail for screen type, then press save. In screen components, add form ticket in row 1 and grid comments in row 2 and click generate screen. Let us now navigate to the runtime. This is the generated application that has a system admin and my apps. We can see application tickets, we can see the form, grid, and the master detail. In the form, we can see the data uploaded from the CSV file. Let us check the master detail. For lookups, let us modify the values for status ID. Type question mark or any character in status ID and we'll be able to modify the lookup. We will have 10 as created, 20 in progress, 30 completed. Once code is saved, we'll see those values in the drop-down. Let us look at the charts. Select Statistics Dashboard and you will see the chart having the uploaded data. We can add this chart in a separate screen. At AppGen, select built-in components from the tree, click the plus sign to add the component and select the chart as a component type. First, we create the grid table form ticket trick that we'll use as the master for the other tables. We will then set the language for translate so auto translations takes place, which takes more time. I will save settings and generate the 3 components. For this grid, I want only ticket ID and subject to be visible, so I will make all other fields not visible. I can select an attribute and change all the fields at the same time. Let us make this master detail. Select screens from the tree and click the plus sign to add the screen. Select master detail for screen type, then press save. In screen component, add the grid ticket in row 1 order 1. Click generate for screen ticket comments. Let us put some code to auto-populate the date fields in ticket form. We will use triggers for that. Triggers are subroutines executed pre or post database activity. So we'll use trigger pre-insert and set field created at to current date. We'll use trigger pre-update and set the field update at the current date also. We will check if status ID equals 30, which is completed, then we'll set the field completed at to current date. Let us rearrange the form fields. I will make subject to be bigger, so I will change the style. I want to make data, comment data also bigger. Let us check the translated titles. We can edit it if auto-translation is not suitable, but if we regenerate with translated again, then the changes will be overwritten. Now we go to runtime. We see the second master detail table. We can see the multilingual screens for Arabic and German. Let us add a new record for the ticket and comments. If we update the record, notice that updated at field gets updated. When we update the status as completed, the field completed at also gets changed. Now we'll check the rules. We'll go to System Admin and we'll check the auto-created rule for this application. We are interested in post-insert ticket rec, and the rule is stating if agent ID equal agent ID 1, then it will send a mail to my email. When we go and check the mail, we can see that the mail was received. Let us check the auto-created charts, reports, and dashboard. If we navigate to Statistics Setup, we can see that there are created charts and reports for each table. If we check the chart for ticket rec, this is the same chart we see in the dashboard. Let us add another chart. So we will use the same chart, but we set the type as pie. So now the dashboard has both of them. To deploy the application on Tomcat, we navigate back to AppGen. We select Home and press Deploy Application. It takes some time, but once deployed, we can navigate and check it. To view source code in GitHub, you need to commit latest code to GitHub, add your GitHub ID. Then you will receive a mail from GitHub and you can view the source code. Let us explore the source code. We'll check the form source code and we can see the pre-update code where it is added. With this, we come to the end of this video. Thank you.